Okay, so in part one I showed you how to save this to your computer if you're using a PC. If you're using a Mac, you could save it to your computer the same way. But there's something else that you can do with a Mac, which is you can take a picture. You can do a select, take a picture. So Shift Control Command 4, and then it makes the mouse turn into what the little icon is that you can see. And then anything you select, it'll take a picture of. So I'm just going to select exactly just what I want, just the triangle. And it takes a picture of that. Now, what it does is it puts whatever you take a picture of into the memory of the computer, into the clipboard. So then all I have to do is just wherever I want to use it, I'm just gonna paste it. So if I went into Excel, and here's an Excel table, and if I just pasted that in, it'll paste just like that. Okay. If I try that in Numbers, I don't get the same thing. Numbers does something a little bit weird. Okay, it pastes a little tiny image inside that cell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go way off to the side here, to the right-hand side of like where all the cells are. I go off. There's some white space. Click on the white space and then paste. And it'll just paste it in the center of the screen, and then you can move it to wherever you like. Okay. All right. So this is the second part. Now we have our image in, and so I want to put in some labels for our data. So base and height, side 1, and side 2. Okay, and let's just say our base, I'm going to make up some numbers. Let's say the base was 10. Okay, and the height was 8. Okay, so that would make, okay, if that was, yeah, that won't quite work. But if that was 10 and that was 8, then let's say this is 9, side 1. And let's make side 2, oh, I don't know. It's got to be longer than the height. Yeah, I'm going to make this one. I'm going to make the height, let's say, 6. And side 2 I'm going to make 7. Okay, these are not real numbers. You probably won't make a triangle that looks anything like that. But what I want to do is I want to use an automatic calculation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write perimeter and area. And this is the automatic recording part. Okay, so not recording, sorry, the automatic part of it. So I'm making a function. So for the perimeter, I know that it's going to be the base plus side 2 plus side 1, right? So I'm going to click on the base. Okay, so that's B16, and I'm going to add to it my side 1 and then my side 2. I just have to click. Automatically it puts the pluses in between. It assumes that you want to add. Okay, and so the perimeter is 26. The area is going to be equals the base times. Now the times on the computer is a shift. It's that little star that's above the 8, so shift 8 gives you the star. So the base times the height, and then all that divided by 2, like that. And press return. So the perimeter is 26 and the area is 30. Okay, and this is the neat thing. If I change the base, let's say I make it 12, look what happens to the perimeter and area. Okay, they automatically change. This was 26 before. Okay, let me change that back to 10. Okay, it says 26. Here, let me zoom in on that. So it's 26 and 30. If I change the base to 12, look what happens. It changes to 28 and 36. Okay, so that's the power of the spreadsheet. Automatic calculations. Okay, so if you have any triangle, you put in the base, the height, the sides, and it automatically calculates the perimeter and the area for you. Okay? All right. The next step is if you want to be fancy about it, which I'm going to be asking you to is, let's say we want to put the units in. Let's say the units are centimeters. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little part for units here. And let's say we put in centimeters. What I want to do is I want to add to this the actual units, like centimeters and centimeters squared. Okay, so we're going to do that in the next video. Have a good day.